Hi everyone, I have two Coraline themed items to open up from you. Both are from the TikTok shop. One is a Funko Pop, which I thought I was done collecting Funko Pops, but this kind of sat on my mind for a bit and I decided to get it. The other one is a doll of some sorts. If so facto, let's open up the Funko Pop first. Ta-da! I finally got Wybie Lovat. I kind of just felt like my shelf was missing him anyway. Oof, is this a knockoff? His hair's missing colors. I forgot there's knockoff Funko Pops. Is this a knockoff? It can't be. It was $15 shipped. I feel like that's typical Funko Pop prices. I'm so confused. All his hair. Well, I can just paint that and he's just gonna sit on my shelf. So, okay. Take a breather, step back. His face looks a little dirty too. This has been sitting on my shelf to unbox. I just haven't gotten around to it, and I guess I should have. Always open up your packages as soon as you get them. I just figured, how could you go wrong with the Funko Pop-Up? $15. I don't know if they got this on discount. I think it was Pop Market. Ew, that looks oily, but it's not. I don't know. That's weird. You see his eyebrow? I don't know if we'll pick up on camera, but the paint's even above where his eyebrow bone should be. All right, if I was a collector, I would be pissed. I would be so pissed, but because I'm just gonna keep him forever and put him on my shelf, I am therefore just disappointed and will fix any of the mistakes. So this is all on the bottom. It almost looks real, and like this store got them on a severe discount because they were all like damaged or something, because that's gnarly. I'm gonna have to do a deep dive into the internet to see if anybody else had this issue. One sec. All right, so I couldn't find this exact Funko with people complaining about the poor paint quality. I hate that he's got dirt on his face too. However, when I looked at, it's called Pop Market. When I looked at their bad complaints, a lot of people received crushed boxes, other Funkos with paint missing. So I have a feeling that's probably not a legitimate Funko shop. It's probably selling inauthentic merchandise. This whole thing looks just weird. Like there's, hopefully it picks up on camera, there's bits and pieces between the missing parts that are like super shiny and oily. I don't get it. Clearly the quality does not match up to Funko Pop standards. Even though their standards have gone down, they're not this down. Let me get some paint markers. We're gonna fill in some of these spots before we move on to my other Coraline merchandise. One lovely acrylic marker. Oh, this might be too light. Whoa, light. One hopefully darker brown color. So here is our new Wybie. Just for now, I'm gonna let this all dry. The good thing about it being hair, he's allowed to have highlights. He's allowed to have darker spots, lighter spots. I'll probably do another second coat. This will dry matte, so it's not gonna be this shiny color. We'll see how he turns out. At least it's not protruding bald spots, right? I just wanted to show you guys my little Coraline setup. I used to have a lot more Coraline Funko Pops, but I have been getting rid of them to lessen my collection. I have some Mayor figurines up there, and of course some Corpse Bride. And I just realized I don't think I showed up close Wybie. I had so much going on in the beginning of this video, just with shock and reaction, that I do want to show. See how the side of his face, there's like dirt or something over there, and then again on the middle of his face there's dirt, and you can see it better with that brow bone. Hopefully the paint is just not where it's supposed to be. Then looking at his outfit, everything seems to be okay as far as his jacket, his shoes, the laces, his gloves. The hair looks a lot better matted. I guess there are some spots that I missed. Maybe it's not as good as I thought it was, but from afar it's perfect. That's the back of his coat, back of his head. Turn him around, 360. There is Wybie, and we'll put him right back up here. He is one of those Funko Pops, oof, look at that dust, that does not have a hole on the bottom of his foot like these all do. And that's just because he is well balanced. He doesn't need it. Cute, 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 cute. On to my other item from the TikTok shop. This item, believe it or not, it was like $11 before shipping, an extra $5 for shipping. If so facto, $16 shipped. However, I had a $10 off TikTok coupon code. So this was only $6. I don't even know if it's worth that, just out of feeling it through the package, but let's see. Oof, all right. Interesting that they chose to send it in a vacuum sealed bag, but okay, cleanliness, hygienic, okay. First, these other items were in that bag too, with sincere appreciation. Have a great day, all the best, good luck, cool. And then this random sold banana cat keychain, which the image is only on one side. So if you're watching this and you know Coraline, you know this is a stuffed animal from Coraline. It's like this octopus, cat, one-eyed button creature. Would I have been pissed if I paid the full price, like $11 plus the $5 shipping? If I paid $16 for this, yeah, I would be pissed because this is not worth that. It is super cute. It looks okay made, but it also looks like if this wasn't Coraline merchandise, that I could get this from the Dollar Tree, like dog toy section. I do think it's nice enough to sit in my closet as a display piece. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many tentacles does it have in the movie? Is it 5 or does it actually have 8? I have no idea. But holding true to the plush in the movie, it does have the one pink eye. It has the 2 little ears, the true octopus body, and tentacles. So we will give it that. I paid $6 total for this. So including shipping, I will say it is worth $6. It was probably $5 to ship, obviously. So I paid $1 for this plus shipping. Dollar Tree item. Therefore, 'tis worth it. It's also a lot better condition than that Wybie Funko. But just to give you guys a really close look at it, it's like this soft velvet material, your standard pink button that is actually sewed into the thing, not just glued on, so I can appreciate that. There is no ripped seams throughout it. We do have this random tag, but this is not like official merchandise, which, you know, you kind of know that when you buy off of TikTok. I love it. This I would consider a win. That Wybie was definitely a fail. I'm going to show you this one random item I got off of Temu, and it's not Coraline related, but I thought for what it is, it's a great price. It's a gift for my niece. So the item in here was only $11 shipped. That still blows my mind how they're able to make, you'll see, this is like a tray that you put on top of yourself in the bed and you can use your laptop and everything. I don't understand how they can make this for $11 shipped and make money off of it. So this is how the tray looks. I think you can also put your iPad in here, but it comes with 4 different USB ports. You plug whatever little cord they give you in here, and then this part would plug into your wall, so figure get an extension cord. But this is how you hold the little tray, and then underneath it has a USB with a light, a USB with this little thing that plugs into your fan, so you can also have a fan directed at you, and then obviously you can use the USBs for your iPad, your tablet, your laptop, whatever. And this is the long cord that goes from here. You plug it into a cube, plug it into your wall. You could pick out the color. They also had black. They had like a wood kind of vibe. I like this light blue for my niece, and then they have a standard little cup holder. $11. I mean, come on. Side tray, you can put your little knickknacks in there. Let me flip it upside down. This is how the upside down looks. So if you didn't want it just resting on your lap, you can flip up the legs and have it resting on either side of you, so it's not directly on you. Too stinking cool. This was probably my best purchase of the whole lot today. I'll leave the link to, honestly, all 2 items, this one and that one down below, not sponsored. I'm not gonna link that Wybie Funko Pop. You're better off Googling and stuff. Let me know what you guys think. Out of the 2, clearly this is my favorite. Sorry, Wybie, but you've been through a rough life. Alright guys, well, thanks for hanging out with me today. If you want, feel free to like and subscribe. And until next time, bye friends.